semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Past the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Breaks free. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Grant behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here we go. 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. 1st down across the 20. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Throwing for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. He's got room to run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try to run it with the option. First down, looking for more now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
Moves left out of the pocket. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Hebe keeps it himself. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air. And Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's Cobb. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm. And
he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. That's a design quarterback keeper. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. To throw, it's Mendoza. Caught near the sticks, it's Jackson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He keeps it on the design run. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Here's a stiff one. He went out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks nearly worn down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gators. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. He's finally brought down, but clearly the freshman quarterback not afraid of airing it out.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Design quarterback run. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Knight. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They mix it up with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. To throw, it's Knight. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Thompson. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's stopping at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28-3.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Knight. Looking to throw it deep. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll run it to the right side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the ground, it's Clark. Fights through the tackle. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They're able to get him down. Punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
They get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Cobb. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receivers got it. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Return to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes a quick grab. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
He'll ride the back again here. Runs through the defender. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Chewing clock with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the second down play. offense will just take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch.